Thank you. I'll call the meeting to order. First item is approval of the agenda.
Move to approve.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Minutes of the September 27th, 2022 board meeting.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Opposed, say no. Tax suspension under Iowa Code 427.8.
Move to approve.
All in favor, say aye. Opposed, say no. Contract with the Environmental Management Services of Iowa. This is the group that we had looked to see if in our window project there was any lead paint or asbestos in the caulk that goes around it. They did a sampling of 15 windows and they found 4 that had asbestos. So what we have to do, that's 25%. We have to have all the windows tested. Now in this, what we'll do is the ones that they find that have asbestos, we have a contract with Christner to remove and replace the windows. Well, if we find there's 20 that have asbestos, we will have to hire this company to do the removal because they take them out and sack them up and then put them in the landfill. But Christner will then lower their price because they will be taking 20 less windows or whatever out. So there might be a slight difference in what the cost is, but instead of Christner taking them all out, they'll take out the ones that do not have asbestos. This company, which we have used before, remember when we bought the building across from the sheriff's department out there? And that one, they did the testing and the removal. So that's what this is.
I move to approve the contract. Second.
Any questions or comments?
Contract is for just over 14,000 also.
Yep. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Anything else come before the board? I would like to say, I see it on the screen there. Carrie, I had discussion with Carrie. They have had some instances where buses of people have come to see the Gothic house and there's not enough room for them to all see the film at the same time or to all be seated at the same time. So they were looking at an expansion, and that expansion has a potential. It's through this grant that you had talked about for conservation, to where it could be 100% paid. What the Gothic house is going to, their board is going to ask us to do is to pay for the plans, which I understand are about $12,000. And we would be having the plans all prepared, so when they go and ask for grant funding, they have the plans all ready to go. If someone happened, we didn't get it, we'll still have the plans, because you know, that's one of the wonders of the world down there. It's not just something in Wapello County or Iowa that gets attention. They have from all over the United States come there. And it's just difficult to say, okay, only a certain amount of you can go in there and the rest of you have to go over to the house. It would be good. And they have the potential of renting that space out, depending on the size for different things and other income producers. So I just wanted to tell you that they're going to meet this month and we'll be seeing a proposal. It's not to build anything, it's just to prepare the plans for it.
So do you know what kind of expansion this is, Jerry, at all, or?
The expansion is like, it just, I guess in short, it's a meeting room.
Okay.
It would be able to seat, say, 100 people instead of where we have now. Have you been down there?
No, I have not.
You can, the amount of people you can get inside, you get a busload there. You gotta tell part of them. There was even an instance before where they wanted to eat and they had to take them downtown and have them go like to the KD Center places because they didn't have room up there for them to have their own food even. So to have a professional play, we built that center 20 years ago, and that was a big improvement because it shows the exhibits and they're changing exhibit. But now we're you just hate to tell someone when a busload comes in and no, we can't handle all of it. So that's what it's going to be. It's about, I think it's about $12,000 what we asked for. And that's to do the plans so they can turn in an application. We're going to meet about 10:30 today. You know, Wayne's on the Veterans Board. He's our liaison there. We're going to, once a month, we hand out food boxes to veterans. Well, winter's coming up and the people that do the handing out are going to be out in the weather for 2 hours there and unprotected. So we're meeting with Tim at 10:30 to see down there where you drive through, we can get the people, the volunteers, kind of inside so they're protected from the weather. So we can continue that through the winter. There's only been one day this summer that was bad, and that was rain, but you can get through that. But when it's 20 below, that's a little different story. So we're going to look at that today at 10:30.
Do you know what the name of the grant is for the Gothic House?
I'm assuming it's a Destination Iowa grant. Yeah.
It is the Destination Iowa, and under Destination Iowa, there are a couple different categories, and this would be tourism attraction, where if you're under a certain threshold, then to be eligible for the 100% funding. And I actually can be in person next Tuesday at the Board of Supervisors meeting.
I'd rather not do it next Tuesday. Wayne won't be able to be here next Tuesday.
Okay, then we'll make an appointment. We'll make a different appointment down the road then. Just because you can see I'm at William Penn right now. So we'll make something that works.
Well, if you give us the letter from your board requesting it, that's with an explanation. That's probably all we would need just to approve it.
Okay, well, I'll have that to you by the end of the week because our board meeting is tomorrow. So thank you very much. And thank you for your nice words.
Thank you.
The walk bridge, the engineer's gonna be here Thursday morning to finish up all the measures they need and everything. He said he wants to have it done by October. Done, so, you know,
The whole thing or just the measurements?
the whole thing, he wants to wrap it up.
So they want a bridge installed by the end of the month?
No,
No?
just
Oh,
the
plan.
just planning.
Oh, I see.
Yes, just
Yeah.
the measurements and the plan, yes.
So,
That'd be quite the expedite. wouldn't it?
Yeah.
well, it wouldn't be bad because the bridges are pre-built anyway. They just
Yeah.
bring 7, but no, he's coming up Thursday morning.
Have they given any indication when they would put that in or anything? It's kind of one step at a time.
You know, if we can get the footings poured before the ground freezes, they can set the bridge in place in cold weather. Because it's a prefab thing. But getting the footings poured is what has to happen now. Anything else to come before the board?
We'll go adjourn.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no.